Hi there, this is Catherine. Thanks you for listening to my SEO Tips micro podcast. So, before we get into today's SEO tip, I just wanted to share with you the ways you can support the podcast if you're enjoying all the tips and finding them useful. So, you can send me a donation at buymeacoffee.com/Catherine W. Ong, O-N-G, and that's Catherine with a K. Any and all levels of donation are appreciated. It will help me offset the cost of producing the podcast. So, that's buymeacoffee.com/Katherinewong. I'd also encourage you to subscribe to our email list to make sure you're not missing any future episodes or any other news about the SEO Tips podcast. And to do that, you'd go to wostrategies.com/newsletter. Okay, on with today's tip. Does Google crawl 307 redirects? 307 redirects do not function like 301 redirects. Listen to today's tip to learn about how and why you should fix these redirects. Hello, and thanks for listening to SEO Tips today. So these types of redirects, 307, occur because the site was set up with HSTS, which globally tells the browser to move the user from the secure version of the site to the insecure version of the site to the secure version of the site. That's the user, not the search engine bot. And I was reminded of this issue because of a new John Mueller video that talks about this. So if you use Chrome, you're going to see a 307 redirect code. And if you do, that means a redirect's not actually there at all. But it does, in the browser, move a person from the HTTP to the HTTPS version of the URL. And I love this quote from John. In short, quote, generally 307 redirects are not real redirects. So Googlebot will not see the 307 redirects. And if that's the only redirect, then a real redirect that Googlebot can use is actually not even there. Googlebot will start from the HTTP URL and will follow that to the HTTPS URL if a 301 redirect is in place. But if you only see a 307 redirect in some sort of browser tool, there's actually not a redirect in place that Googlebot can follow. I see this all the time in audits where someone has set up HSTS to move from HTTP to HTTPS, and what they've actually done is put in place 0 301 redirects for Googlebot to follow from their non-secure site to their secure site. It's disastrous. Anyway, so your tip for today is if you're checking a client's or your own HTTP site, and all you see with your browser tools, and in this case, I like the Redirect Path plugin, if all you see is a 307 redirect, there is actually 0 redirects in place. And all the equity from their HTTP site is not being transferred to their HTTPS site. Oh, and if you ever see a 308 redirect, those are also not real redirects, and that's going to require some troubleshooting. So thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow from another SEO tip.